about to start. Just a second. I saved my favorite song for Friday. Ted just said, careful, you're on camera. I'm sure you don't care. Well, it's about 8:41. We better get going, right? Happy Friday. Thanks for catching our Friday First Alert weather live stream. Chief Meteorologist Steve Balon in the First Alert Weather Center with Aisha over my shoulder, working on makeup and hair because you got to do the whole TV thing right, huh? All right. Ted Miller, what did you send on the push alert? Happy Friday. Steve saved the nicest day for ending the work week. Now he apologizes for not saving anything nice for the weekend. Oh, no. Ted. Why would you write such a terrible thing? Ted, you know, I have to tell you folks who are watching the live stream, Ted is so witty. He comes up with a lot of quips that you folks don't get a chance to see because we have what's called Slack. It's an online channel where people at a certain business can communicate. Ted always has funny things to say. Ted, thank you for being you, and I mean that very genuinely. Okay, let's take you out to a live view. Hey, there is Appleton. It is sunny. It is cool. It is calm. It is 41 degrees, and it feels like 41 degrees. But let's head over to the lake shore. This is Manitowoc. It's 39, and it's cool, and it's calm. If you've got a good eye, you're noticing just a little hint of some fog downtown. And it's been more than a hint inland. In fact, looking at our visibility map, just ever since about around 7 o'clock, fog has really kind of showed up inland along the I-43 corridor. Over by the airport, which is a few miles inland, visibility is down to a quarter of a mile. And I suspect you're probably finding a little bit of fog in inland areas of Kewaunee County as well. So in short, between now and say 9:30, 10 o'clock, if you're driving down that I-43 corridor on the way to Milwaukee, just take it easy. Visibility may not be the best. So 39 in Manitowoc. I did say it's 41 in Appleton. Meanwhile, it's 34 degrees in Green Bay, but it's 44 degrees in Sturgeon Bay. We're on our way up. We've got dry air across the Great Lakes. Now, dry air is a funny thing because at night, it allows those temperatures to plummet fast. But during the daytime, it's the opposite. Dry air and sunshine is a great combination to get the temperatures to go up quickly. So all of a sudden we go to 47 degrees at 10 o'clock and 57 degrees at 1 o'clock, and then the high of 59 That'll be around 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon. And then temperatures drop back into the 40s as we head towards this evening. This is probably going to be the nicest day of the week weather-wise. Don't worry, despite what Ted says in his push alert, we'll have something good for you this weekend as well. Fear not. All right, first alert pinpoint predictor has highs in the 50s, low to mid 50s in the North Woods and along the lakeshore. South and west could hit 60 in Wapaka, Fond du Lac, and look at that, Wautoma, one ups you there, 61. Temperatures above average by roughly a good 15 degrees. And it's been a windy week, hasn't it? Maybe you're tired of the wind. Well, today's great. We have a light southeast wind, kind of south at times, around 5, at most 10 miles an hour. Today's a good day to get up on the ladder and actually start putting up Christmas lights a little early if you like to get a jump on that. Or get the leaves to the curb. Do something in the yard. Take advantage of this weather while we've got it. What do they say? Strike while the iron's hot. So tonight, we've got semifinal high school playoff football games. I mean, big games. You win tonight, you're going to state. And the weather looks great. Usually this is the time of year where it's tough. I mean, it's cold and it's blustery. But tonight, at any of those high school football games tonight, the weather looks good. You probably can get away with a jacket at the Operation Football Game of the Week. That's Bayport at Muskego. This is down at Titan Stadium in Oshkosh. Temperatures will be in the upper 40s. And actually, that temperature might even start to go up by the end of the game to around 50. Skies will be fair to partly cloudy. Good luck to all of our local teams. We hope you do well tonight. All right, our next weather maker, as I've been first alerting you for the past couple days, we have a chance of some showers tomorrow morning. I'm not impressed. It's going to be very spotty, light rainfall. It's not going to last very long either. If you look out towards the Pacific Northwest, you can see a smattering of showers from Washington State over towards Idaho and Nebraska, and in the higher elevations of the mountains there's some snow. The atmosphere is a little more moist out there. And that rain and snow is developing along a cold front, which is chugging along in our direction. But by the time it cuts across Wisconsin tomorrow morning, it moves into a much drier atmosphere across the Great Lakes. Yes, when you wake up tomorrow morning, it will be cloudy. Yes, there will be a couple light showers, but not a lot of widespread soaking rain. These hit and miss light showers, they kind of cut through the Fox Valley mid to late morning. That's 10 a.m. there on First Alert Pinpoint Predictor. A little bit of some light rain from Appleton up towards Door County. And then that's it. Show's over. And then skies clear out in the afternoon. So Saturday afternoon, the sun comes back out. Behind the departing cool front, we'll have a breezy west to northwest wind, which will serve to cool us down as we go deeper into the weekend. Our high temperatures will be going from the 50s down into the 40s from Saturday into Sunday. This rainfall forecast on Pinpoint Predictor, it has me shaking my head. Just tisking, shaking my head. It's disappointing. Maybe 100th, maybe 200ths of an inch of rain here and there. That's not going to really help out much with our drought conditions. We have drought conditions, moderate drought, across much of northern and eastern Wisconsin. And this is getting worse. Even though the growing season's over, you still need moisture, you still need precipitation. And really, since the first day of September 1st, what we call meteorological fall, we haven't had much. Green Bay's had just shy of 3.7 inches of rain. Compared to where we should be through the autumn season, we have a precipitation or rainfall deficit of just over 3 inches. That sounds not good, right? Actually, look at that rainfall deficit there in Rhinelander. That's over 4.5 inches. You know, we got an email yesterday from a guy in southern Door County. Since August, he's only had like about an inch of rain. I mean, you know, for a lot of folks, you know, we tend to kind of shut that part off and not worry about it because the growing season's done. But it doesn't mean that all of a sudden we don't need precipitation. We don't need rain. Tomorrow's rain is not going to help. It's like a 30% chance of a shower. Maybe there's a shower scooting through the southern part of our viewing area on Tuesday, but even then, 20% is kind of eh. 60% chance of rain holds off until Thursday. And between now and Thursday, that storm track can change. So maybe that rain chance goes up, maybe it goes down. We could use the rain. We'll see how it goes. Now, here's the First Alert Super 7-day forecast. Today, Sunshine, warming up in a hurry, 59 this afternoon, light southeast to south winds. Tomorrow, maybe a morning shower, but then clearing out in the afternoon. Turning breezy again, a high of 58. Let me show you the high temperatures across the area tomorrow on First Alert Pinpoint Predictor. 57 in Oshkosh, same thing with Shawano, 54 in Sturgeon Bay, 49 in Rhinelander, but mostly upper 50s across the area with low 50s across the North Woods. So a mild Saturday. Then Sunday, colder, more seasonable. We kind of come back down to earth here. Sunday's highs, low to mid 40s, a high of 42 in Marinette, 44 for a high temperature in Appleton and Fond du Lac and across the North Woods. Sunday afternoon, highs will be in the upper 30s. And of course, there'll be a bit of a wind chill factor. The wind settles down Monday. There's some sun, low 40s. Low 40s Tuesday into Wednesday, more clouds. And then Thursday, fingers and toes crossed, we get some overdue rain. While the bulk of the soaking rain will be passing south of us, we should, if all goes well, be at least on the edge of a swath of rain that'll come through east central Wisconsin. The rain, I would say, across the North Woods could be disappointing Thursday, but of course this can change. Take this with a grain of salt. But the rainfall totals Thursday, if it pans out the way we see it right now, in the Fox Valley and south and east, could be okay, quarter, maybe half an inch. We'll see. We will grab more data over the next few days, tweak that forecast, first alert you and your family, and that way when that Thursday rolls around, you know whether you need to carry an umbrella or not. Oh, and by the way, not Thursday, but the following day, next Friday, do you know what that is? Yeah. Hunters are going to camp. Hunters are going to Fleet Farm, stock up on stuff, or wherever they like to get their ammo and all their gear to go deer hunting. Blaze Orange Friday, is that what sometimes it's called? I don't hunt, obviously, but I like to try to give you that first alert forecast so you and your family are prepared. We've been giving you first alert updates for the past several days about the gun deer opener on Saturday, November 22nd. We've added little adjustments to the forecast because we're getting fresh data all the time. And we want to share that with you. There's a chance, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, the 22nd, there might be a couple early showers. Otherwise, I think skies will turn partly sunny. It's going to be cool. It's looking more breezy than it was looking at past couple days. Temperatures in the upper 30s around daybreak, climbing into the low 40s around noon. I guess we'll be in the mid 40s in the afternoon if we see enough sun, that's if. Sunrise, by the way, a week from Saturday, just a couple minutes before 7 a.m. We'll continue to update that forecast as it gets closer and closer. Don't forget, download our free WBAY First Alert weather app. That comes in really handy if you're hunting. You know what? You could be out in the woods in your tree stand just kind of waiting and waiting for the deer to show up. As long as you got a decent cell signal, hey, boom, you're good to go. Getting that forecast on the fly. WBAY First Alert weather. Oh, I should show you this real quick. There we go. Meteorologist Emily Mers. She'll be walking in soon, and she will be updating our forecast. Action 2 News at noon and at 4. And, of course, she's got our Saturday morning and Sunday morning forecast as well. So make sure you listen to Emily. She'll let you know what's going on. All right. Action 2 News mid-morning is coming up in, let's see here. What time is it? 8:52. Is it really? Gosh. I talk too much, Aisha. Well, we got a little bit of a late start, too, on the live stream. Our newscast is starting in just over 5 minutes, so I need to kind of wrap things up. Have a great Friday. Have a wonderful day. And let's get you out to a sky camera shot here. We'll get you out to Green Bay, if I can get that to pop up. Have a good weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.